Welcome back, everybody, to the Gold IRA Blueprint Podcast.
Hey, everybody.
You know, we're seeing so much economic uncertainty in December 2024. We thought it'd be a good time to take a deep dive into gold IRAs.
Yeah, for sure.
Specifically, we're going to be focusing on all the educational resources that are out there
Right.
that can help you choose the right company for your needs.
Okay. Yeah,
And Gold IRA Blueprint has done a really great job of
they really have.
putting together a ton of information on their website.
Yes, they have.
For instance, they have this free checklist available at goldirablueprint.com/exclusive. And that checklist walks you step by step through the process of choosing a company.
It's really helpful.
So before we get too far into it,
Sure.
let's just make sure we're all on the same page.
Okay.
When we say gold IRA, what exactly are we talking about?
Well, think of it like this.
Okay.
You have a retirement account, but instead of holding stocks or bonds, you're holding physical gold,
Interesting.
like coins or bullion.
So it's like taking a portion of your retirement
Right.
and putting it into something tangible
Yeah, exactly. It's something that you can hold in your hand
that you can hold in your hand.
that has intrinsic value.
So the core idea there is that you're diversifying your portfolio
Yeah,
and trying to create a buffer against inflation or economic uncertainties.
exactly.
And we're going to explore those benefits
Yeah.
in more detail.
Uh-huh.
But it sounds like it's basically having a plan B,
Yeah,
a safety net,
that's right.
in case things get rocky,
That's right.
which is a real concern for a lot of people
For sure.
these days.
Definitely.
So today we're going to unpack all of this gold IRA stuff. We're going to focus on three main aspects.
Okay.
Why a gold IRA might be a good fit for you,
Okay.
the steps involved in setting one up, and then the best resources
Okay.
to learn more.
That sounds great.
So let's start with the why.
Sure.
Why would somebody choose this over a traditional retirement option?
Well, Gold IRA Blueprint, they lay out these core benefits. One of the biggest ones is that it's a hedge against inflation. Prices are going up on everything.
That's right.
And the value of the dollar, it seems to be shrinking.
Yeah.
But gold has historically held its value.
Yeah.
In some cases, it's even increased in value
Interesting.
during those periods of inflation.
So it's like a safeguard
That's right.
against your money
Yeah.
losing its buying power.
You're protecting your purchasing power for the future.
That makes sense.
Another key benefit is diversification.
Okay.
We've seen how volatile the stock market can be.
Yep, for sure.
A lot of people don't want to put all their eggs in one basket,
Right.
so to speak.
Right.
So by adding a gold IRA to your portfolio, it can help spread that risk
Okay.
and potentially cushion you from any kind of market swings or economic downturns.
So it's about creating a more balanced portfolio,
Yeah,
a more resilient retirement portfolio
Yeah.
that can weather the storm.
that's right.
What's the third big benefit?
Well, this one's a big one, too.
Okay.
Protection against economic uncertainty.
Okay.
You know, the world feels a little shaky right now,
Yeah.
and people are looking for some stability,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to their retirement.
Uh-huh.
And gold, it has this intrinsic value.
Uh-huh.
It tends to remain relatively stable,
Okay.
even when other assets are fluctuating.
Interesting.
It's been a safe haven for centuries,
Wow.
and many people think it will continue to be so in the future.
So it offers not only a potential for growth,
Right.
but also that peace of mind
Yeah.
that people crave.
Yeah, exactly. That sense of security.
Yeah. Well, I'm starting to see why this is resonating with so many people.
Me too.
Before we dive deeper into setting up the gold IRA
Okay.
and finding those educational resources, does anything we've discussed so far stand out to you as particularly relevant to your own situation?
Well, I gotta say, the idea of diversifying my portfolio with something tangible like that, with something that has a proven track record, really appeals to me.
Yeah.
You know, just spreading that risk a little bit,
Right.
adding that layer of protection against all those unforeseen events.
Yeah.
That can happen in the financial world,
Yeah.
you know? What about you?
For me, I think it's the peace of mind factor.
Oh, yeah.
You know, knowing that you have a portion of your retirement in something tangible,
Yeah.
something that's held its value
Right.
for centuries.
Yeah.
You know, that can be really comforting in times like these.
Yeah.
And I think that would appeal to a lot of people.
Definitely. And, you know, speaking of appealing,
Uh-huh.
Gold IRA Blueprint has a great resource.
Okay.
For those of you who are intrigued and want to take that next step,
Okay.
it's a free checklist.
Okay.
goldirablueprint.com/exclusive.
All right.
And it walks you through choosing the right company.
So that checklist is super helpful.
Yeah.
Especially if you're new to this.
For sure.
You want to make sure that you're covering all the bases. It's a great starting point.
It is.
For anyone who's serious about exploring gold IRAs.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's dive a bit deeper into the mechanics.
Sure.
Once you've decided that a gold IRA might be right for you.
Yep.
How do you actually set one up?
Well, it's not as complicated as you might think.
Okay.
But there are certain steps that you have to take.
Okay.
It's important to do things the right way.
Okay.
Gold IRA Blueprint lays it out in 3 key stages.
Okay, let's walk through them.
All right.
What's the first step?
The first step is choosing a custodian.
Okay.
And this is crucial.
All right.
A custodian is a financial institution that's going to hold your physical gold and manage your account.
Okay.
They also make sure that everything complies with IRS regulations.
So you can't just store your gold under the mattress. So it's kind of like choosing a bank for your gold.
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it.
But with some extra rules.
Right, exactly.
For IRAs.
Yeah.
So when you're choosing a custodian,
yeah,
what are some of the key factors?
Well, first and foremost, transparency in pricing. You want to know exactly what fees you'll be paying?
Right. No hidden surprises.
No hidden surprises, exactly.
Yeah, what else should we look for?
Well, excellent customer service is essential.
Okay.
You know, you want to feel confident that you can get your questions answered quickly and easily, and that the custodian is responsive to your needs.
Right, so you're looking for a custodian with a solid reputation.
Yes.
A proven track record of treating their customers well.
Exactly.
Are there any companies that you would recommend or that you...
Well, Gold IRA Blueprint highlights a few companies that are known for their strong reputations.
Okay.
Augusta Precious Metals, Silver Gold Bull, JM Bullion.
Okay. Those are just a few examples.
Right.
But it's important to do your own research.
Right.
You know, really scrutinize those fee structures.
Sure.
Read the user reviews.
Yeah.
Get a sense of what it's like to actually work with the company.
That's great advice.
I try.
So choosing the right custodian is a crucial first step.
Yeah.
And it sounds like
it is.
There are resources out there to help you make an informed decision.
Absolutely.
Once you've got your custodian locked in.
Yeah.
What's the next step?
The next step is funding your account.
Okay, so this is where you actually move the money in.
That's right.
Okay.
This is where you're going to purchase those precious metals.
How does that work?
Well, you can actually pull funds from your existing retirement accounts.
Okay.
Like your traditional IRAs or your 401k. This is a popular option.
Okay.
Especially if you're looking to diversify your existing retirement holdings. Or you can make direct contributions to your gold IRA, just like you would with a traditional IRA.
Similar.
Okay. Are there any limits on how much you can contribute every year?
Yeah, the IRS sets annual contribution limits.
Oh, okay.
Just like with any IRA. So for 2024, it's $6,000 if you're under 50.
Okay.
$7,000 if you're 50 or older.
Got it.
And keep in mind, there might be some fees involved.
Okay.
You know, setup fees, transfer fees, depending on the custodian.
Okay.
And how you choose to fund it.
Got it.
It's always a good idea to talk to a financial advisor.
Sure.
They can help make sure those transfers are happening smoothly and efficiently.
Always good to get expert advice.
Always.
When it comes to your finances.
Especially retirement.
Especially retirement.
Yeah.
It sounds like choosing the right custodian and understanding the funding process are both crucial steps to setting this up. But I'm guessing the most exciting part comes next.
I think so.
What's the final step?
Well, the final step is purchasing the gold.
Okay.
This is where the magic happens.
Right.
But hold on, there's a catch.
Okay.
You can't just buy any gold and stick it in your IRA.
Okay.
Only IRS-approved gold can be held in a gold IRA.
So there are rules.
There are rules.
About the purity.
Yeah.
The type of gold.
Exactly.
That qualifies.
Like an exclusive club.
Okay.
With strict entry requirements.
Got it.
So some popular choices.
Okay.
The American Gold Eagle.
Okay.
The Canadian Maple Leaf coins.
Yeah, I've heard of those.
Those are highly sought after for their purity and collectability.
Interesting.
What about gold bars?
What about gold bars?
Gold bullion bars are also an option.
Okay.
And they tend to have lower premiums.
Okay.
Which is the additional cost that you pay on top of the gold spot price.
Got it.
So whether you go for coins or bars, just make sure it meets those IRS requirements.
Got it. Compliance is key.
Compliance is key.
Don't want to mess with the IRS.
You do not.
So we've covered why gold IRAs might be a smart move, the steps involved in setting one up.
Yeah.
And now we're getting to, I think, the most important part.
Oh, okay.
Which is education. You know, as with any financial decision, knowledge is power.
Absolutely.
So we need to talk about the best educational resources.
Yeah, for sure.
That are out there.
Okay.
Now, I'm someone who loves to do my research.
Me too.
Before making big decisions.
Yeah.
What kind of educational resources are we talking about?
Well, Gold IRA Blueprint, they highlight a great variety.
Okay.
Which is fantastic because we all learn in different ways.
Yeah, that's true.
For some people who really thrive in a structured environment, online courses might be a perfect fit.
Okay.
They offer a lot of flexibility. You can learn at your own pace.
Right.
And they cover a wide range of topics.
Like what?
Well, like market trends, tax implications, gold's historical performance, you name it.
Okay, so really a broad overview of everything.
Pretty much. And a lot of these online courses, they incorporate interactive elements.
Like what?
Like webinars, forums.
Interesting.
Where you can actually engage with experts
Wow.
and other learners.
So you have like a built-in support system.
That's right.
As you're going through this.
Absolutely.
What about people who prefer more of a personal touch?
Okay.
You know, a direct line to the experts.
For that, I would recommend webinars.
Okay.
They're ideal for that.
Okay.
You can actually hear from specialists, leading gold investment companies.
Wow.
You can ask those burning questions in real time.
Yeah.
You can learn from others' experiences.
So it's like a virtual Q&A.
Exactly.
With the pros.
That's right.
Now, are there any companies that you would recommend?
Well, there are a lot of companies that do this.
Okay.
Lear Capital, Orion Metal Exchange, American Bullion.
Okay.
You know, they all host webinars. So you can shop around and get a variety of viewpoints.
Which is always good.
Always good.
I got to confess, sometimes I just want to curl up on the couch.
I hear you.
With a good book.
Yeah.
Are there any good old-fashioned book resources?
Absolutely.
For learning about gold IRAs?
Of course.
Okay.
Books and ebooks, they provide a wealth of information.
Okay.
They can be really helpful, especially if you want to take your time
Right.
and really absorb the material. You know, they can delve deep into topics like eligible gold types, portfolio diversification strategies.
Okay.
Those all important tax advantages, a lot of them include practical tips, case studies, even expert testimonials.
So there's like a really well-rounded approach.
That's right.
To learning.
Yep.
Are there any particular titles or courses that stand out to you?
Well, Gold IRA Blueprint specifically, they recommend The New Case for Gold by James Rickards.
Right.
It's a great primer.
Okay.
For anyone looking to understand the role of gold in a modern investment portfolio. For those of you who prefer audio learning, there's the Investing in Gold and Silver course on Udemy.
Interesting.
And the Gold Investor Show podcast.
So many choices.
I know, right?
That's a good problem to have.
Oh, it is.
It means there's something out there for everybody.
Yep.
Now, I know that not all educational resources are created equal.
That's true.
So how do we sift through all the options and choose the ones?
That's a great question.
That are truly valuable.
It's really important to be discerning.
Okay.
Gold IRA Blueprint offers some criteria to help you evaluate these resources and make an informed choice.
All right. I'm all ears.
All right.
What should we look for?
Well, first and foremost, reputation and credentials of the program or expert.
Okay.
Do they have a proven track record? Are they recognized within the industry? Are they affiliated with reputable organizations?
So you're looking for signs that the program is credible.
That's right.
Up to date. Backed by experts.
Yes. You wouldn't trust your health to an unqualified doctor.
Right. You shouldn't trust your financial education to just anybody.
That's right.
What else should we consider?
Well, you should pay close attention to the course content and curriculum. Does it align with your financial goals?
Okay.
Does it cover the fundamentals of gold IRAs?
Okay.
Retirement accounts? And those relevant IRS regulations we talked about?
Right.
Look for programs that go beyond theory.
Okay.
You know, and offer practical applications, real-world scenarios, tools that you can actually use to manage your gold IRA.
So not only does it teach you the lingo,
Right.
it shows you how to apply it
That's right.
to your own situation.
Exactly.
A program that equips you
Yes.
with the tools and strategies you need to make those decisions
Absolutely.
about your gold IRA and your retirement plan.
That's right. And, speaking of equipping yourself,
Uh-huh.
Gold IRA Blueprint has a great resource for you.
All right.
Don't forget to grab that free checklist at goldirablueprint.com/exclusive.
Okay.
It'll help you navigate the world of gold IRAs, choose the best company for your needs.
It's amazing that they offer all that information.
I know, right?
For free.
Yeah.
Now, I know these programs and resources, they can vary quite a bit in price.
They do.
How do we factor cost into the equation?
Well, that's actually the third criteria that Gold IRA Blueprint highlights.
Cost and value for money.
Yep.
So it's crucial to weigh the benefits against the cost.
That's right.
Consider the fee structures, what similar programs are charging, and most importantly, that potential return on investment.
Yes. How much could this knowledge potentially help you grow your retirement savings?
That's a great point.
Don't be afraid to shop around.
Yeah.
Compare different options. Ask those tough questions about what you're getting for your money.
Just like any other investment.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to make sure you're getting a good return on your investment in education.
Absolutely.
So we talked about evaluating the reputation, the credentials of the program, the course content, the curriculum, and of course the cost.
Yeah.
And the value that you're getting.
Right.
But with so many choices out there,
I know.
how do we know
which
one is the best fit?
Well, it ultimately comes down to your individual needs, your learning style, and your financial goals.
Okay.
What works for one person might not be a best fit for another.
Sure.
That's why doing the research, comparing those different options, and really thinking about what you want to get out of the program, that's so important.
I love that Gold IRA Blueprint really emphasizes this personalized approach.
It is.
It's not a one-size-fits-all situation.
It's about empowering you to make informed decisions that are right for you, not based on some generic formula.
Right.
And speaking of informed decision, let's recap what we've talked about today.
Okay, let's do a quick review.
All right.
So we started by talking about why a gold IRA might be a valuable tool for protecting and potentially growing your retirement savings.
Yes. Especially in these uncertain economic times?
Especially in these uncertain times.
Right.
We explored those key benefits.
We did.
Hedging against inflation. Diversifying your portfolio.
Yes.
Adding a layer of protection against economic volatility.
That's right.
Then we walked through the 3 key steps to setting up a gold IRA, starting with choosing a reputable custodian who's going to manage your account and make sure everything is compliant with IRS regulations.
Absolutely.
We talk about the importance of transparency in pricing, excellent customer service, checking those ratings from organizations like the Better Business Bureau and TrustLink. We even mentioned a few companies
we did
known for their strong reputations. Augusta Precious Metals, Silver Gold Bull, JM Bullion.
Those are good ones.
Then we moved on to funding your account.
Yes.
Exploring those options like rolling over assets
right.
from existing retirement accounts or making direct contributions.
Yep.
We reminded everybody about those annual contribution limits set by the IRS.
Right.
$6,000 for those under 50.
That's right.
$7,000 for those 50 and over.
You got it.
And of course, we stress the importance of talking to a financial advisor.
Yes, always.
To make sure that those transfers happen smoothly and securely.
Absolutely.
Then came the exciting part, purchasing the gold.
I know.
We talked about how only IRS-approved gold qualifies for a gold IRA.
That's right.
We highlighted popular options like American Gold Eagle, Canadian Maple Leaf coins, as well as gold bullion bars, which tend to have those lower premiums. And throughout all of this, we emphasize the importance of education.
Absolutely.
Becoming a savvy gold IRA investor.
You got it.
We explore a range of resources. From online courses and webinars to good old-fashioned books and ebooks. We even talk about how to evaluate those resources. Looking at reputation and credentials, course content, and cost and value for money.
It's a lot to cover.
It is a lot to cover.
It's good stuff.
But I think what resonates most with me is this idea of taking control of your financial future.
Yes.
Becoming an educated investor.
That's right.
Who can make informed decisions based on knowledge, not fear.
Absolutely. I agree completely.
I think gold IRAs, with their focus on tangible assets and their potential to weather economic storms, are a really compelling option for people who are looking to diversify their retirement savings and create that sense of security in these uncertain times.
That's right.
It's all about having a plan.
It is.
Right, a plan that aligns with your values, your goals, and your risk tolerance.
That's right.
And a big part of creating that plan is educating yourself about the options that are available to you.
Yeah.
That's why resources like Gold IRA Blueprint are so valuable.
They really are.
And they break down these complex topics into easy-to-understand language.
They do.
And they provide guidance every step of the way.
And they do a great job of it.
It's all about empowering you to make those decisions.
It is.
Right? That are right for you. Not based on somebody else's formula.
Yep.
Now, we've talked a lot about Gold IRA Blueprint. And all the amazing resources that they provide. But let's not forget about that free checklist.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
That's available at goldirablueprint.com/exclusive. It walks you through all the key factors to consider when choosing a Gold IRA company. So you can feel confident you're making the best decision.
It's really helpful
For your situation.
Yeah, for sure.
It's incredible that they offer so much valuable information for free.
I know, it's great.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Gold IRAs, I want to leave our listeners with this thought. Your journey toward a secure and fulfilling retirement is just beginning.
That's right.
Keep learning. Keep asking questions. Keep exploring.
That's right.
Those educational resources.
Absolutely.
Because knowledge is power.
It is.
And the more you know, the more confident you'll be in shaping your financial future.
That's right.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, everyone.
We hope you found this deep dive into Gold IRAs informative, empowering, and maybe even a little bit exciting.
A little bit.
Until next time.
All right.
Keep learning. Keep growing. And keep striving for that bright and secure future.
Absolutely.
You deserve.
That's right. Ultimately, it really all comes down to you, your individual needs, your learning style, and your financial goals.
Got it.
You know what works for one person might not work for another.
That's true.
So that's why doing that research is so important, comparing the different options. Really thinking about what you want to get out of it.
Right.
Yeah,
I love that Gold IRA Blueprint really emphasizes the personalized approach.
It's so important.
It's not a one-size-fits-all.
No, it's not. It's about empowering you to make informed decisions that are right for you.
Right.
Not based on someone else's.
Not based on some generic formula.
Exactly.
Well, speaking of informed decisions, let's recap what we talked about today.
All right, let's do a quick review.
So we started by talking about why a Gold IRA might be a valuable tool for protecting and growing your retirement savings.
Especially in these uncertain times. For sure.
We explore those key benefits.
We did.
Hedging against inflation, diversifying your portfolio, adding that layer of protection against economic volatility.
That's right.
Then we walk through those 3 key steps to setting up a Gold IRA. Starting with choosing a reputable custodian who's going to manage your account and make sure everything is compliant with IRS regulations.
That's an important one.
Very important. We talked about transparency and pricing. Excellent customer service. Checking those ratings from organizations like the Better Business Bureau and TrustLink.
Those are important.
We even mentioned a few companies known for their strong reputations.
Right.
Augusta Precious Metals, Silver Gold Bull, JM Bullion.
Yeah, those are all good ones.
And then we moved on to funding your account. Exploring those options like rolling over assets from existing retirement accounts or making direct contributions. We reminded everyone about the annual contribution limit set by the IRS.
Right.
$6,000 for those under 50, $7,000 for those 50 and over.
You got it.
And of course, we stress the importance of talking to a financial advisor to make sure that those transfers happen smoothly and securely.
Super important.
Super important. Then came the fun part.
I know.
Purchasing the gold.
The best part.
We talked about how only IRS-approved gold qualifies for a Gold IRA.
Right.
Highlighted popular options like American Gold Eagle, Canadian maple leaf coins, as well as gold bullion bars, which tend to have lower premiums. And then throughout all of this, we emphasized the importance of education, becoming a savvy investor.
Yeah, absolutely. Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power. And we explored all those different resources, from online courses and webinars to good old-fashioned books and ebooks.
Right.
And we even talked about how to evaluate those resources, looking at reputation and credentials, course content and cost and value for money.
That's right.
It's been a jam-packed episode.
It has.
But I think what resonates most with me is this idea of taking control of your financial future.
Yeah.
You're becoming an educated investor who makes informed decisions based on knowledge, not fear.
Absolutely. I agree completely.
And I think gold IRAs, with their focus on tangible assets and their potential to weather economic storms, are really a compelling option for people who are looking to diversify those retirement savings and create a sense of security in these uncertain times.
Right.
It's all about having a plan.
It is.
Right? A plan that aligns with your values.
Your goals, your risk tolerance.
Your goals and your risk tolerance. Exactly.
Yeah.
And a big part of creating that plan is educating yourself about the options.
It is.
And that's why resources like Gold IRA Blueprint are so valuable.
They really are.
They break down these complex topics into easy-to-understand language and provide guidance every step of the way.
They do a great job.
Now, before we go, let's not forget about that free checklist available at goldirablueprint.com/exclusive.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
That checklist walks you through all the key factors to consider when choosing a gold IRA company, so you can feel confident you're making the best decision for your situation.
Absolutely.
It's incredible that they offer so much valuable information for free.
It is.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into gold IRAs, I want to leave our listeners with this thought.
Okay.
Your journey toward a secure and fulfilling retirement is just beginning.
It is.
Keep learning, keep asking those questions, and keep exploring those educational resources.
Absolutely.
Because knowledge is power.
Yes.
And the more you know, the more confident you'll be in shaping your financial future.
That's right.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, everyone.
We hope you found this deep dive into gold IRAs informative, empowering, and maybe even a little bit exciting.
A little bit.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep striving for that bright and secure future you deserve.
That's